Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an ultimate marathon cleaning video, and I have seen these going around YouTube from some of the bigger clean tubers here on the platform, and they have been basically just doing a playlist of a bunch of their other cleaning videos so that you have constant cleaning motivation for like 2 hours so you can get all your cleaning done while you have my video going in the background. So I thought it was a really cool idea, and I wanted to do one as well for you guys. So if you need to get your cleaning done today, there is a ton of motivation in this video. This video is going to be over 2 hours long, so get yourself some coffee, put my video on in the background, and get your cleaning done with me. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an ultimate clean with me where I'm going to take you through quite a few different rooms in my house that really need some attention. So the kitchen isn't too bad today. I did a good clean of it yesterday, so we'll just have a little bit of tidying up there to do. But we got to do the bathroom. It's pretty gross in the bathroom. It needs a full clean. There's tons of clothes there everywhere. And we have to do the spare bedroom. I need to get some laundry folded. We have to do the oh my god, like I can't even talk today. We have to do the dining area as well as the living room, and then if we have time, we're gonna hit my master bedroom where I pretty much just need to make the bed and like pick up things off the floor, that sort of thing. And then if we have some time, we will get down to the basement where it is really gross. So my daycare down there, I haven't cleaned up after it in a couple of days because I wanted to film this video, so it is a bomb. But without further ado, let's just get right on into the video.
Okay, so I'm just showing you some quick before shots here. As you can see, there's stuff pretty much everywhere. The kitchen's not too bad, like I was saying, but the bathroom definitely needs some attention. Look at all those clothes there. And our spare room has not been touched in a while. So just going to be picking up here, and yeah, let's get started with some motivation for you guys. I'm going to start in the kitchen, which is where I typically start, and I'm just going to be loading up the dishes. I always like to start with that first because I feel like that makes your whole kitchen look a lot better when you don't have a sink full of dirty dishes.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you. For you, I can't stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing.
So now I'm going to move on into my dining room, and basically my table was covered in stuff that just needed to be moved to other places, and then I have some laundry to fold as well. So I'm getting all my laundry together. Some of it has to go downstairs and be washed yet, and some of it has to be folded. So we're going to do a quick little folding montage here as well, and hopefully give you guys some motivation if you need to do some laundry today too. First of all, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down my table so that I can fold clean laundry on it, because you don't want to fold clean laundry on a dirty table, obviously. So going ahead and finishing that first, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with the laundry.
And I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. The best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you. Won't you get out my way, get out my way? I don't need this right now, right now, right now.
And then I just wanted to show you guys really quickly here a little snapshot of me cleaning off my kitchen table chairs. They get pretty gross with having a daycare, as you can imagine, all these like 2 and 3 year olds eating and food just spills off onto it. And all I'm using here is water and a cloth. This fiber, I'm not sure what it is, this fabric, but it comes off pretty easily. So I'm very happy about that. And then I'm going to go ahead and start vacuuming. And then I will also be mopping as well. I just got a new steam mop and I absolutely love it. And my mom found it for me at a garage sale for $10. Actually, I think it was $5 and it was new in the box and everything. So I was very, very happy about that because I'd been wanting a steam mop for a while. I always used to use the Lysol Swiffer, not the wet jet, but just the wet pads. And I mean, I love them, but they're just such harmful chemicals in them. So I don't typically love that. So I was looking for a steam mop and they are so expensive. So I was so happy when she told me that she found me this one and it works great. So let me know in the comments down below how you clean your floors.
Right, so 1, 2, 3. I can't stop time for you. 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 Won't you get out my way, get out my way? I don't need this right now. I don't need this.
Okay, so now we are moving on into the living room where I pretty much just need to pick up here. As you guys know, I've got a daycare and even just my little guy on his own can create quite a huge mess. So typically my daycare is held downstairs, but once it starts to get later on in the day and parents are starting to pick their kids up, around that 5 o'clock mark, I need to start making dinner for my family. So I bring the kids up here and I can be in the kitchen, which is right there, and I can still watch them. So they come upstairs and make a mess up here. So it's not typically that bad because they aren't there for that long, but it definitely needs to be picked up. And then I'm actually going to show you guys in a minute here. I need to clean up my bookshelves and I had a bunch of stuff on there. I was filming some BookTube videos earlier. So I had, if you guys don't know, I have another channel where I talk about books. So I had a bunch of books that I needed to put away. And I also just needed to go ahead and dust my shelves. It had been a while since I had dusted them and I was starting to see some. I really love having the white shelves because you don't see as much dust. When I used to have a dark brown shelf, I had to dust it almost every other day because it was just gross. So I love having the white shelves, but it was time for sure.
Where you move, make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, yeah, I know, you will always be the. I know you, baby. I'll do it all for you. I'll be enough.
Okay, so now we are moving on into my spare bedroom, and I don't think I've actually shown myself cleaning my spare bedroom ever on my channel before, but it definitely needed some attention. I have a little girl that comes to my daycare who takes her naps in here, so that's why there's a whole bunch of toys. She's actually a little bit older. She's 4.5 and she still naps, but some days she doesn't nap and she just kind of has a quiet time, so that's why I've got some books in there for her, and also some soft toys in there, and so she can kind of just do whatever. If she wants to just read or just look at her books and play with her animals quietly, that's totally fine. But 9 times out of 10, she ends up falling asleep, and she's a pretty good napper for being that age. So I really hope my son naps at that age, but I don't think he will. He's already trying to stop napping on me. So I just wanted to go ahead and make her bed and get all her animals and her blanket there ready for her. And also I had to do a quick cleanup of the closet because this is where my boyfriend keeps all his stuff, and he is not nearly as much of a clean freak as I am, and it just drives me insane whenever I come past here, and it's just a big mess. I know I might get comments about me like cleaning up his area and he should be doing that himself, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't really care if it's a mess or not, and I do. So every once in a while I'll come in here and straighten it out, and just putting that laundry away, of course. And now we are moving into my bedroom, and I unfortunately have to move poor Priya again. She's always laying on my bed whenever I want to come in here and make it. Poor little thing. She's always just like, what is going on, Mom? What are you doing to me? So yeah, just in here going to make up my bed and then pick everything up. And there's not really a whole lot to do in here, so that's at least one good thing.
Be enough for you, 'cause you make me feel like, yeah, you make me feel like, I said you make me feel like, yeah, you make me feel, I know, you will always be the one, oh, man. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you, yeah, you, yeah, I know, you will always be the, yeah, I know, you will always be the, yeah, I know, you will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you, yeah, you, yeah, I know, you will always be the. About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
So now is the part of the video which is usually my favorite to film and to watch because I love seeing messy befores and a huge transformation to show the clean after. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just going through and showing you guys each room and how clean it looks now. And I hope I gave you so much motivation in watching this video.
Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for my ultimate clean with me video. Let me know in the comments down below what I inspired you to clean. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing an extreme clean with me, so I have tons of cleaning motivation for you. If you are looking to clean your house today and you are needing some motivation, I am your girl. I am actually starting off in the bedroom today, which is odd. Normally I start in the kitchen, but I decided to start off in the bedroom and kind of switch things up a little bit. And I'm going to be changing out my sheets. So today was, of course, laundry day, so it was time to clean the sheets and change those up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got, as you can see on my phone there, I'm listening to Peter Vlogs. He's one of my favorite YouTube channels, and I absolutely adore him. So I'm always listening to him, watching him. And I got that playing right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and make my bed.
I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could, the best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you. Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now, I don't need this right now. Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now, right now, right now.
Hey, I just made that bed. What are you doing? You're messing it all up, you turkey. This is the struggle of cleaning with a toddler. What are you doing? Is that so funny? Do you think that is so funny? Yeah, real funny. Real hilarious.
So now we are moving on into my son's room. I like to keep this train set here in his bedroom. He's got a bunch of toys in his room that are just for him that the daycare kids don't use. And since it was the weekend, I decided to clean those up and bring those out into the living room for him so that he could play with them while I was doing his cleaning up the rest of his room. Typically on the weekends, I like to go through and make sure I have enough diapers in my chest there for the week and just go through, replenish everything and wipe everything down because everything gets so dusty all the time and just dirty in general. Of course, it's a change station, so there's just like stuff everywhere. So I'm always wiping everything down and making sure everything is nice and clean for the week ahead. And yeah, that's pretty quick tidy of my son's room. I wanted to go ahead because during the during the summer, I had on this tinfoil over both of his windows, but I started taking it off now that it's starting to be fall, just because whenever I was putting him to bed so early, of course, it was still light out in the summertime. So I had the tinfoil on there in the wintertime or in the summertime. Oh my goodness, what is going on? In the summertime. So it's time to take it off now that the days are getting a little bit shorter. And now moving on into the kitchen, which is where I usually start. I had this block of cheese out from lunch that I had to finish grating so that I could put that away. I had this handy little thing from IKEA where it's a grater and a storage container all in one. So that's really, really handy. I love that thing. So I finished grating up that block of cheese, and now I'm just making my boyfriend a coffee, and then I'm going to go ahead and make myself one as well. My boyfriend gets a Ninja Turtle mug, as you can see. And I think I had a book lover mug. Yeah, we both need a little afternoon pick-me-up. Why can't I talk today? Like, what is going on? And then I'm just going to go ahead and continue cleaning the kitchen, just putting all the dishes into the dishwasher and clearing off the counters.
Fantasy, I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down, all illusional. 'Cause I got the feeling like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close on an endless road. I'm levitating now. You're one of those lucid dreams. You're one of those lucid dreams. I walk within your maze. My head is dizzy like the purple haze. I don't know where we're going, but the clues that you are throwing are leading me back home to of you are watching us fade away. So many times I have prayed on my own and sacrificed parts of myself, while you are busy feeding my lows. We shake, we break, we scream, we fight. Oh, why? It's funny we are still alive. Oh, why? What happened with the best part of you? The one that's always in blue. Don't wanna bite my tongue and let go. After all we've been through, the highs are really high, but this time lows are more lower too. What happened with the best part of you? The one that's always.
So now we are moving into the dining room, and what can I say, you guys? This area of my house is the catch-all. It is right in between both of the doors that we actually use. We use the side door and the back door, and it just becomes a catch-all for absolutely everything that we bring into this house, and it drives me insane. And every day I say I'm not going to put anything there, but yet every night I end up having a pile of crap that I need to clean off it. Does anybody out there have this problem? Is your dining table your catch-all? Like mine, it's insane. And then look at this little guy just coming here. He's got his banana, and in a second you're going to see him start to peel his banana and throw it on the floor. So he takes part of it and it goes to the garbage can, but for most of it went on the floor. But at least he's cute though, right? So I got to give him props for that. Now we're heading over into the living room, which is the last room that we're going to be touching today. And it was fairly early in the morning when I was filming this, so I had to open up my blinds still. And you guys, I had these boots. I found them. I had ordered them seriously about 5 years ago and must have forgotten that I had them. And then I came across them the one day and I was like, why am I not wearing these? It's perfect for fall. And then also I have to tell you guys, my chair, as you can see here, is so sad and it is time. Like, it is done. I know I've told you guys this before, but we keep this chair around because it's so comfortable and we love it so much and we just want to recover it, but it's now like the bottom part, the reclining part, it's done. It's like stuck open and we can't get it to close, so it's probably time to just retire this poor old girl. All right, you guys, so we are nearing the end of the video, so I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope I inspired you to get some of your weekend cleaning done. And if you're new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you be a part of my little growing family here on YouTube. I make a ton of cleaning content. I also make just motivational content in general. So, I'm trying to put out videos 3 times a week now. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Good job! Push it some more. Push it some more. Are you happy? You gotta move it. Getting ready. Martha, your turn. Good job! Okay, I'm done. We're all done, we're done. Good job, high five. High five. Okay, it's all done, high five. High five, good job. Awesome, you did it.
Hi you guys, I just wanted to do a quick little intro to my video today and let you know that I am once again doing another collaboration with one of my good friends here on YouTube. Her name is Ivy Howell and she is amazing, you guys. She has so much cleaning motivation over on her channel. You will be floored. She does so many cleaning videos. She also does like things like grocery hauls and stuff like that. She's a mom of 4 and her kids are like teenagers, and you would not even think that by looking at her because she looks like she's like in her early 20s. Like, I can't even believe it, but she is so sweet and I think you guys will absolutely love her channel. So definitely head on over there after you finish watching today's video and go and give her channel some love as well. We're both going to be doing kind of kid related videos today. So one thing that's really neat about the both of us is that we both kind of run daycare centers from our homes. So I just started doing a daycare center here at my home a couple of months ago. And Ivy used to work in a daycare center, and she has one child from there that she takes care of, and she also takes care of her good friend's kids as well. So we both have daycare situations at our homes. So she's going to be doing a video over on her channel about how to properly clean toys, and I'm going to be doing a video over here showing you me cleaning up after my daycare kids all leave, because it is a disaster. And typically I always get my cleaning done like while they're still here. Towards the end of the day, I start cleaning up kind of around them. But I thought for this video that I would just leave it and show you guys the mess that they make and show me doing a time lapse of cleaning it up. So definitely, like I said, go over and check out Ivy's channel after this, and please leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are coming over from Ivy's channel, I would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. I do a lot of cleaning motivation over here. I also do some law of attraction videos, some hauls, and just all kind of different lifestyle stuff. I'm also on a weight loss journey, so there's stuff related to that here as well. And I would love to have you subscribe and become a part of my growing YouTube family. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna get right on into the video, and hopefully I can provide you with some cleaning motivation today. Okay, you guys, so this is one day with a daycare in my basement. So yeah, these kids, they play up a storm, we'll just say that. This is my little corner sanctuary over here where I often sit and I'll like get some editing done if they're just like quietly playing or whatever. So this is what we're working with here. So we're going to be doing some major playroom cleaning motivation today. This is where some of the kids have quiet time. Some of the kids that nap, I have a nap room. And then the kids that don't nap, we just have quiet time, make them up a little bed here, and they watch a movie while the other kids are napping. So
where you move make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. I'll do it all for you. I'll be enough for you. 'Cause you make me feel like, yeah, you make me feel like, I said you make me feel like, yeah, you make me feel. I know you will always be the one. Hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always.
okay, you guys. guys, so here is the after. The only thing that's really out of place is the balloons that I have because they don't really have a home. They just kind of float around, but everything is fairly organized. All of the push toys and everything, I just kind of put them around the room. And then these buckets of toys, I don't even bother organizing that anymore. The first couple weeks when I had the daycare, I was organizing that all, but by the end of the day, it all is emptied anyways, and the kids don't care. Then I have this little farm set up here because the kids love this farm set on this really cool rug that has like roadways and everything. And then we've got there a couple balloons there, but most of that is all stuffed animals. Up there, we've got some dress-up clothes and books and puzzles down there. So everything really does have a home. You wouldn't have known it in the beginning. And then I've got the couches all cleared off and all the blankets put away. And we have a clean space, which is ready for more playing tomorrow. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry about this lighting. I took down my ring light and everything already. So thanks for hanging out with me and cleaning up my kids' playroom. And I hope you got some cleaning motivation out of it. Make sure you go out and check out Ivy's channel. And if you are new from her channel, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button on the way out. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an ultimate clean with me, and I have quite a few rooms in my house that need some attention today. If you guys saw my last video, it was a laundry talks video, so I'm just cleaning up the remnants from that. I filmed that first, and now I have all these stacks of laundry to put away. So I'm just taking all those stacks of laundry, putting it into each separate room, and then once I get into cleaning each separate room, I'll be putting those piles of laundry away. I hope that made sense. But as I'm going, I'm just going to clean up all the toys. Right now it is the weekend, so I have out these trains are there for my son just to play with on his own. Like the other daycare kids aren't allowed to play with them because I feel like it's really important that he has some toys that he just plays with on his own. So it's the weekend, so he had some of those out, so I took those back to his room, and now I'm just going ahead and continuing to tidy up the living room.
We had something. Tonight I'll be guessing, but I don't really have a case. You don't have to mention, you just like their attention. It's written all over your face. I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you, reading old messages.
You guys, take a look at the bottom of my TV and all those little handprints. I can't. Like, oh my goodness. My boyfriend the other day was like, what happened to the TV? So I was like, I'll clean it in my next cleaning video. But I really have such a hard time cleaning my TV. It takes me forever. I didn't even show you guys all the time I spent on it because it took me probably a half an hour to try and clean it. And I guess I just must not have a good way. All I've been using is a little bit of water on a microfiber cloth. But does anybody else have any tips or tricks to help get some smudges off of your TV, off your flat screen? I'm not sure what products I should be using and what is not safe to use. So I used this, but it sure didn't seem to work very well. It just left so many streaks and I had to keep going over it and over it and over it. So let me know in the comments down below if you have any tips or tricks for that.
It's on my phone every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. You knocked on my window and slept on my pillow, then said you had found your place. Not sure if I want this.
So now, like I said, I had these piles of laundry that I just put into every room, and I went ahead and put those away. I had my son's diaper bag out because he was going that night to be staying overnight at his auntie's for his first ever sleepover over there. So I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to put in there, and then I took the bag back to his room because then later on we'll be doing some packing in there. But just gonna continue on tidying up the kitchen. The kitchen wasn't too bad this morning. Before I decided that I was going to film this video, I had already unloaded and reloaded my dishwasher, so I didn't really have too much to do with that. I just had the rest of the breakfast dishes to put away and just kind of tidy up the counters, anything that was left over there that wasn't supposed to be there, and wipe them down. But other than that, it was a fairly quick process with the kitchen this time.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free.
So now we are heading into the master bedroom, as you can see here, and I am just once again going through and putting back all the clothes from the piles that I had from earlier, and I'm going through and collecting all of the things that need to be washed still and putting that in the bins and just hanging up the rest of the laundry. So once I'm done that, I'm going to start by dusting the top of that dresser, which, oh my gosh, you guys, don't ever get black dressers. It is insane at how much dust it collects. And plus my little white kitty there, Willow, oh my gosh, she is such a shedder. She sheds way more than my black cat, and so just her hair is just always everywhere. It's insane. So we're going to start by making the bed here. I feel like once you get your bed made, the room just looks 1,000% better. It just, no matter what, even if you have a mess everywhere else, the room still looks somewhat clean as long as you have your bed made. So that is definitely a must. I try to do it every morning, but it's really hard for me because my boyfriend works on the railroad, so he works crazy, insane hours. So lots of times he's like sleeping during the day. So I obviously can't have my bed made if he's sleeping in it during the day. So whenever he is up or he's not there, then I always take advantage of that and use that time to make sure that I can make my bed. Now I'm just moving over into my nightstand and clearing everything off there. And now moving into my son's room. Like I said before, putting away all those piles of clothes. I don't know if I've ever done a cleaning video in my son's room. I think this is the first time you guys have ever seen my son's room. But I'm just going through, and that dresser where his change center is just gets so messy. Everything gets pulled off it. I always have stuff on the wall that he pulls down when I'm changing his diaper, and all the time his diapers need to be refilled and all that kind of sort of thing. So it's always a big mess. So I try to tidy it up. Usually every day I end up tidying it up, but in this particular occasion, I needed to refill the diapers, and I'm going to be going ahead and fixing up the wall there. Like I said, I have stuff that hangs up there, but he's always pulling them down whenever he's getting his diaper changed. So we're starting to think about potty training, which I cannot wait for. But as of right now, he pretty much wants nothing to do with it. So he is 2.5, so it's about time to start trying. But yeah, right now he wants nothing to do with it. I'm also going to be packing. Like I told you earlier, he's going to be going to his auntie's for a sleepover, so I am going to be doing a little bit of packing in this video as well for him, getting together his clothes and everything and his monitor and all that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm starting to do right now.
Like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, I'm so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down.
All right, you guys, so our last room of the day is the daycare room in my basement. So I definitely thought I would include this just because I know everybody needs some motivation when it comes to cleaning their kids' toy rooms. And my toy room is insane all the time because I have a daycare in my house. So I definitely can use some motivation to clean, and I know you guys can too. So I thought I'd show you this. And in a minute here, you're going to see me doing something kind of funny. I should have probably slowed it down, but you're going to see me stomping on a balloon. And the reason that I did that is because I had a viewer tell me that her daughter really, really wanted me to stomp on the balloons the next time I cleaned this room. She just kept asking her mom for me to stomp on the balloons. So that's why I did that. And they didn't break. Anyways, you guys, we're coming to the end of this video, so I wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you got a lot of cleaning motivation from this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be doing an extra special clean with me. If you're not sure what that is, a bunch of the bigger clean tubers, as I like to call them, got together a few months ago, and they decided to do a collab where they did an ultimate clean with me, and they also did something special for their families. And I really, really love this idea, so I thought I would kind of do the same. And we're going to be doing an ultimate clean with me where I'm going to be focusing mostly on my kitchen and my living room today, but we're also going to be doing something special for my family. So the something special part will come near the end of the video. We have an apple tree in the back of our house in our backyard, and the apples are ready for picking. So I wanted to go ahead and pick the apples and make my family some applesauce, some homemade applesauce, as well as some apple pie filling that I canned, and I just am going to have ready for the rest of the year whenever I want to make some apple pies. So as you can see here, we're just going through showing you the overview of the disgustingness that was my house. And we're going to get to work cleaning out the living room first. Then we'll move on into the kitchen. Then we'll do the apples. So enjoy.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you.
I just wanted to go ahead and make a little note here in case you have not seen my previous video where I talked about this chair. I know it looks terrible. I usually cover it with blankets because this chair is just so comfortable and we love it so much, but it is absolutely trashed. So I keep it covered with blankets, which of course end up getting ripped off half the time, but we think we might just end up getting this chair recovered because we love it so much and don't want to get a new one.
I can't stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could, the best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you. Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now.
I always forget to dust this dresser as well as the shelf that you guys will see here in a second above the dresser. All of a sudden I'll look at it and it will be so gross because I've forgotten to dust it for like forever, for like a month. So I was glad that I was able to get to this today. And I also had a bunch of books up here that I needed to find homes for. So that's all done. And this space actually looks good now. So as you can see, everything is nice and tidy now in the living room. I was able to wipe off that little coffee table in the middle because it absolutely needed. My son has snacks there sometimes and it gets really gross. I vacuumed, I cleaned up all the toys, I straightened the shelves. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And I also did the couch. So everything's looking good. Now it's time to head on into the kitchen and we'll be tidying everything up there and getting everything ready for our apple stuff going on a little bit later.
Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now, right now, right now. Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3. I can't stop time for you. 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 Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now.
My little guy was playing outside here in our backyard. We have a closed-in backyard, so I tend to try and let him have a little bit of freedom and play out there for, 10 minutes at a time or so, as long as I'm in the kitchen and able to watch him. So he was, I don't know, getting into something here, so I kept having to stop what I was doing and yell at him to stop whatever he was doing.
I know that we would never work. I know that someone would get hurt. I think I have to let you go. Should be easy, but it's not. Cause the problem is I love you. What to do? I count to 3 when you're next to me. I love you. What to do now? Do now. Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me bound, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? I want you.
You're stuck inside my head. Oh, I can't stop thinking about all the words you said. I think I have to let you go.
So now that my sink is clean, I'm going to go ahead and just wash off these other jars of applesauce that I previously made. I've already canned them and everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and wash them off so that I can put them into my pantry. And then we should be pretty much ready to go ahead and get our apples and get started with our applesauce. I just want to make sure that the kitchen is nice and clean, because when you're doing kind of an extra task like that, you definitely want to start with a clean slate. So you want to make sure you have everything put away so that you're not just adding mess on top of mess, because in the end, you will just have a huge disaster. So that is the plan of attack.
Be easy, but it's not. Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me bound, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? Do now. Only problem is I love you. So damn much every word you say, every time we touch. I love you. I love you now. I want you. I want you. I want you.
Okay, so kitchen is much cleaner. Everything is tidy, put away, sink is washed, sink is clean. Everything has its spot. I kept out my canning stuff because we'll probably be doing that later on today. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. A lot better than it was, that's for sure. All right, you guys, welcome to my apple tree. We get a ton of apples off of this tree every single year. So I always have a lot of appley things around my house. I always try to can some applesauce, and I cut some up for the winter months when we don't have the tree. And yeah, we just get a ton of apple things to do with this tree. So now that my bounty is harvested, I'm going to go ahead and start up a sink full of water with lemon in it so that I can just put the apples once I've cut them. I don't peel these apples because they are quite small, and I usually just use the peel and everything. I actually like it better that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut them all up into small pieces, and then we're going to get a pot going on the stove, one for the apple sauce and one for the apple pie filling. So right now I'm working on the apple pie filling, and I'm just adding some brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg to it, along with some water. And we'll just get those getting all soft. And at the end, we're going to add a little bit of flour and water to them just to kind of thicken it up a bit. And that is it for my pie filling. And for the applesauce here in the other pot, all I'm doing is just putting a little bit of water, the same seasonings with the little tiny bit of brown sugar, because like I said, these apples are quite sweet, and go ahead and cook that down. Now my pie filling is done, so I'm just going to get that all into the can, and I will can these later on. I'm probably not going to show that portion of the video, but yeah, I'm just getting these all into the can. So I've got a couple, probably about 4 pies worth of pie filling. Now I am mashing down my apples for my apple sauce, and I'm going to go ahead and put these into my blender. You can use a blender or you can use a food processor. I actually ended up using my food processor this time because I just had a small batch, but if you have a larger batch of applesauce, go ahead and use your blender. It'll go a lot faster that way. So that is it really for this video, you guys. This was my extra special thing that I did for my family. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this video kind of more vlog style, but we are going to be doing a bathroom organize. Organize with me? Declutter, kind of a declutter and an organization video in one. I'm not really going to be cleaning because the bathroom's already clean, but I definitely need to organize it and to declutter. I am opening up all my drawers lately, and even my medicine cabinet, and like stuff is like falling out. I'm just like shoving everything in there, and it is ridiculous. I'm going to show you guys what all the drawers look like. I'm not going to touch my boyfriend's drawer. He gets one drawer out of the whole bathroom. Oh, to be a guy. But I have like all these drawers, and I just got stuff just like jammed in everywhere, and it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. So I went ahead at the Dollar Tree and I picked up some like organization bins, and hopefully that's going to help me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take everything out, put it all on the counters, and kind of go like drawer by drawer, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how I end up being able to do it. My bathroom's not that big, so I don't have a ton of counter space, so I'm just going to have to kind of like make it work. But I'm definitely hoping to clean it up in there because I've got all these drawers, and then plus I have like bins on top of my medicine cabinet and stuff, and it's just like, it's too much at this point. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to take you on in there and you can see what I'm talking about, you guys. So we're going to start with my vanity here. So those are just the containers that I picked up. A couple of them I had left over from my pantry, but those are the containers that I'm going to be hopefully using to do some organization. So I guess let's just start up here. So because, you know, I have this, and like I have all these drawers and everything, but not enough for me apparently. So I need to have bins up here with stuff in them. And then like, wait until you guys see this. This is ridiculous. This is my medicine cabinet. Like, what a joke. What is this? Like, are you serious right now? No organization whatsoever. And then I have like all my creams and everything. And then in this thing, like, first of all, this thing is like broken, but I just have like random stuff, like just random crap in here. This does not need to be in here. More lotions there because apparently like this isn't big enough for all my lotions for my face. I need to just have them sitting out too. So if we open this drawer, I've got my toothbrush and my little guy's toothbrush and like just some more creams and nothing is organized, you guys. Q-tips. In here, I've got like my deodorant and my hair stuff. Like, this is embarrassing, honestly, at this point. And down here, like look at this. Like, this stuff's just all falling over. Stuff's just laying in here, thrown in here. It's a damn joke. In here, cleaning supplies. At one time it was organized. Not anymore. This is my boyfriend's little drawer here. I'm not going to touch that on him. But down here, I have all of my curling irons, of which I use like 2. So, yeah. So, I guess without further ado, let's just get right into it and I'm going to start my organizing. Okay, so we are going to start by taking everything out of the drawers and out of my cabinets and just piling it all up on top of the countertop. And then I'm going to go ahead and just wipe down all of the cabinets, the inside of everything. It's been a while since I did that, so I just wanted to go ahead and get that all nice and clean, and then we'll worry about rearranging and putting everything back in its right spot.
I've been watching our thing alone. I'm the only one still in love. You are watching us fade away. So many times I have prayed on my own and sacrificed parts of myself, while you are busy feeding my lows. We shake, we break, we scream, we fight. Oh, why?
So now I am finally going to start putting everything back, and you guys are going to see I'm going to go through about 1 million different combinations. I'm not going to talk my way through everything because it will drive me crazy, because this took way longer than I thought it would. It took way longer than it honestly should have, but I just kept trying to rearrange everything, and I went through all the drawers so many times trying different combinations of things. I had a hard time giving stuff away, and typically I'm a pretty good purger, but I kept finding that I use almost everything that I had in all of these drawers, as crazy as that sounds, because I know how much product I have. But yeah, I use it all, so it was really hard for me to let go of some things, and therefore, it was really hard to organize everything because I didn't get rid of a lot, but everything needed to have a home, and I wanted to keep like items together. So for instance, I wanted to keep all the face masks together, all the hair products together, but I would have more hair products than would fit in one drawer, for example. So it was really, really annoying, but I finally, at the end, as you will see, figured it all out and have a place for everything now. It just took way longer than it should have.
The truth to find out and see. We lie, we run, we cry, we die. Oh, why? But I still want us to align. Oh, why? What happened with the best part of you? The one that's always in bloom. Don't wanna bite my tongue and let go. And after all we've been through, it's always the highs are really high, but this time lows are more lower too. What happened with the best part of you? That one that's always in bloom.
So you guys might notice here that I ended up changing my shirt. This is still on the same day. I can't remember why I had to change my shirt. I think my little guy spilled something on me. But basically I had filmed the first part of this video while he was napping, and then he got up and whatever we had the rest of our day. And then now I'm filming the rest of it later on after he's asleep for bedtime. So there was a little bit of a wardrobe change in there, but it was definitely on the same day.
Out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one. there's no air left to breathe. Yeah, you make me feel like I can run on water. I'm picking up the speed. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be. Come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you.
So now I'm going through all of my extra little bins, starting out with my makeup that was on the top. And it was just amazes me at how much makeup I actually have, considering I don't really wear it that often. So yeah, I definitely have way more than I need, but makeup's one of those things that's just kind of fun to collect and try different things, right? But yeah, so I'm going to be going through all of those bins that I have extra now that I'm done with the cabinet, and then I will move on to the medicine cabinet at the end.
I know you will always be the one. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Hey, I don't get what this is about. You got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel it burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel it knocking me out. You're bringing me higher and higher in every way. And all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down. All delusional. Got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating.
You guys, this medicine cabinet has just been the bane of my existence, and there is just so much junk in here. There was so much stuff that I was actually able to get rid of because it was outdated or whatever. If you haven't gone through your medicine cabinet lately, do yourself a favor and go through it, because we had stuff in there that was like years old, years and years. We had stuff in there, I don't even know where it came from. Like, where is this from? It was ridiculous. So if you have not gone through your medicine cabinet, go ahead and get rid of some of that stuff, because I promise you, you won't use it.
And all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down. All delusional. 'Cause you got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. You're one of those lucid dreams. You're one of those lucid dreams. I walk within your maze. My head is dizzy like the purple haze.
You guys, so as you can see, we have a much sleeker appearance here. I'm gonna go in and show you. Okay, so if we start up here, I ended up taking out all of my makeup and I just separated it. So I ended up putting all of my eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes in this big one and everything else in here. Before, I had everything stacked in here and it was just like overflowing and it looked a mess. This way, at least when I have them up there, it's like level with the top of the boxes, so you can't really see what's in there and it doesn't look as messy. So all you see up there is just the boxes and you can't really see what's inside. It does not look as messy. And then I was amazed at how much room I ended up having in here. So yeah, before this was absolutely stuffed. I mean, it's still pretty full, but there's even just like a little bit of spare room there. And I just was able to kind of group everything together, and it's a lot more organized than it was. That's for sure. And then I just, I got rid of the bins that were in here, just put some extra toilet paper there and completely cleared off this bottom shelf, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. So let's go ahead and close this up. And then you guys must have seen me like freaking out with these drawers and like redoing it 100 times because nothing made sense and I just have too much stuff. But I use everything, that's the thing. So here I kind of sorted it. So here's like toothbrush essentials, and then I've got like masks and like face cleaning stuff and a whole bunch of different masks, which yes, I use all of them. And then Q-tips there, and then I've got hidden back there is some extra toothbrush heads for this guy, which is my travel toothbrush. And then in this one, I have all of my face creams and body lotions, my sunless tanner, time of the month essentials, all that kind of stuff. And yes, oh, and here's my Jeffree Star lip scrub. Yes, I use all of this stuff. Different days you use different things. And then down here I have my hair stuff, so just hair accessories, my brushes, and then this is like any sort of deep conditioning sort of thing, any product that I put on my hair after I come out of the shower. Not really styling product necessarily, some of it is, but most of it is like spray and conditioner and that sort of thing. And then down here, look at how much cleaner that is. So back there, I use those two heating elements for coconut oil in the winter. I will like either put some in a cup and put it on top of that little cup heater thing and it'll warm it up. Same thing with the fondue thing. You just put a little bit of coconut oil in there and warm it up to put it on yourself after you get out of the shower in the winter. Super hydrating for your skin. My boyfriend's travel bag, and then I've got some cleaning supplies on this side. Yeah. And for the final. So this is all my curling irons. I got rid of a ton of curling irons that I don't use anymore. My hair extensions that from when I was dark brown, so it's been a while. But yeah, and then I got these like fun little colors. So just like extra hair stuff in here. So once again, overview, much cleaner.
All right, you guys, so this is actually days and days and days later, and I'm in the middle of editing, and I realized that I forgot to film an outro to this video. So that's basically it. I got a lot of stuff done. I got everything organized the way that I wanted to, as much as I could, while keeping as much stuff as I did. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, I guess, a declutter, kind of. I'm going to be starting a daycare in my home, and my son has toys everywhere. So we've got toys in the basement, we've got toys in our living room, and he has toys in his bedroom. So what I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to go through and organize all of those toys, because there's some that I want to keep just for him. So I'm going to be going through the toys that are in his bedroom and kind of dividing through which ones are okay for the daycare to use and which ones I want to keep just for him. And same thing with the other areas in the house. So I'm going to go through and pick out all the ones that I want just for him. Same thing with books, and put all those in his room, and then the other ones kind of divide up, and also organize in the way that, you know how like some toys come in like sets and pieces? I kind of want to keep those all separate and maybe get some like separate bins for those, but I need to go through and separate them all first to know how many bins I need to get. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. Anyway, so this video is going to have a lot of cleaning motivation and a lot of organization information. Not really decluttering, but organization and cleaning. So I'm going to start by cleaning my living room first, because my son has toys everywhere.
So we're gonna go ahead and clean that first, and then we'll get on into the organizing. And I think I might start that in his room. I'm not sure. We'll just end up seeing what happens. But yeah, if you are in need of some cleaning motivation, especially with kids' toys today, I'm your girl.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start by tidying up my living room. So like I had said, my little guy was taking a nap at this time, so he had already been playing hard all day. So there was quite a few toys already left out, and I just wanted to have a nice clean slate before I actually started organizing, because I don't know about you guys, but if I start to try any sort of organization project while I have a mess in the house, it just becomes very, very overwhelming very quickly. So I wanted to go ahead and get everything cleaned up. And then I just went ahead and ran the vacuum through the living room as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do the couches too, because they did need it. I hadn't done it in a little while, so it was about time. And then I have a fresh, clean slate, and I can actually start my organizing. So I'm going to start out with the books. My son has a ton of books, as do I. That's where he gets it from, clearly. But I wanted to go through and take out any special books. When he was born, my sister-in-law threw me a baby shower, and because I love books so much, she made it book themed, and everyone was asked to bring a book instead of a card. So they brought a book, and they wrote inside the book as though it were the card, and that was the card. So I have a bunch of those books mixed in here, and I definitely don't want those books to be a part of the daycare. And even there's just some special books that Holden really loves that I want to be just his. So now I am moving on to the toys, and I've got these little bins here at the bottom of my bookshelves that have all of his toys in them. So I'm just going through now and separating them. So I'm going to go through and separate into, like I had said earlier, there's like little sets. So I'm going to go through and put each little set together on its own, and then I'm going to take out anything that I think I want Holden just to play with on his own and move that in a separate pile to go into his bedroom, and then just separate everything else out into the daycare toys.
Wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without I wouldn't know what to.
So now we are in my son's room, and I'm going through all the books that he has here on his little shelves as well, because there's some in here that don't need to be in here and that the daycare kids can use. So I'm just going through and organizing them the same way that I did in the living room, and yeah, just sorting those all out. And I'm going to do the same thing with the toys. I'm going to take out the ones that don't need to be in here and go and put them in the living room, and then I'll have more room for the stuff that I want to bring from the living room back in here.
But it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I am not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. A 24-hour streak, wasting all your thoughts. criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this a game.
So now we are back in the living room again, and I have pretty much sorted everything out. I'm just kind of putting everything away now. So all of his toys that I want to keep just for him are now in his room. Same thing with his books. And now I just have this huge mess here that I have to clean back up and put everything back in its bins. So it's getting done slowly but surely. And then right now I am just going through and sorting a bunch of toys that need to go downstairs. So the main area of the daycare is going to be the downstairs portion of our house. So there's already a bunch of toys down there, but there was a bunch of toys up here that I wanted to bring down there as well, and some puzzles. So doing all of this, I was also going through and sorting everything out that I needed to take downstairs with me as well. Okay, so now we are in my basement where the daycare will mostly be held. And as you can see, it is a huge mess right now. My little one was playing down here a couple of days before, and we hadn't been down since, and it was just a huge mess. So obviously I needed to tidy it up, and now I have more toys to add into the situation, so it needed a little bit of rearranging. So I figured this was a really good time. My daycare starts in a few days, and it's just time to get everything all set up and cleaned up and ready to go for the kids. So I'm really, really excited.
Boy, you tell me your business if I'm the man.
Drunk at night, in LA picking fights. I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out. Love.
So the last thing that I'm going to do is just go ahead and organize my little craft and art supply drawers. I'd gone to Dollarama and purchased a bunch of fun coloring books and art supplies. So I'm just putting all that stuff away here for the kids.
Hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good.
Hey you guys, so I'm pretty happy with what I was able to get done. I was able to go through all of the toys, all the areas where I keep toys, and figure out which ones I wanted to set aside for my son in his room, and same thing with the books. And then I was able just to organize everything. So I need to pick up 4 like smaller bins just to put stuff that has like pieces to it, like a train set, for example. So I'll go and do that today, and then I'll pretty much be completely done. But let me show you my basement now that it's all cleaned up. Okay, so over there, that is my nail desk. I do nails part-time. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue on doing that once I have the daycare going. It might be a little bit much with my daycare and YouTube, so we'll see on that. But everything is nice and organized, little Hot Wheel set. Got a place for books and puzzles and the ball pit. So there is a ton of toys. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, this is going to be my day here. Okay, you guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you got any inspiration from this, and go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I'd absolutely love to have you here. I do a ton of cleaning motivation videos, and as well as a bunch of other lifestyle stuff going up on my channel. I upload usually 2 times a week, so there's constant content coming from me. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an ultimate bedroom clean with me, and I'm going to be doing quite a bit of decluttering as well, which will be quite a bit because I haven't done that in a while. I'm going to be going through my closet in this video and getting rid of some clothes, and I have to wash the bedding and do the floors, and there's just, as you can see here, a ton of stuff all over the place. I have some laundry that I need to put away, as you can see here, some clean sheets that I washed, so I need to switch
switch all that out, and I want to go into my nightstand and declutter in there. There's garbage everywhere. It's just a huge mess. And it's been a little while since I've done this, like I said. Look at my nightstand. There's so much stuff in there. I don't even know what half of it is. So I also have to move. My boyfriend has his PlayStation set up. Oh, and look at this. Oh my goodness. My kid was in here with snacks earlier and I didn't realize it. He had a muffin in my bed. Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, my boyfriend has his PlayStation in the room and he just has a little cord that's like blocking the doorway. So I have to get our bigger cord and run it around the room if he's going to keep that in there because I keep tripping on it at night. So have to do that as well. And I had some books there in the corner that I'm going to be donating, and we're going to go through the closet. So yeah, as you guys can see, it is jam-packed full of stuff, and a lot of it I don't wear anymore. I haven't worn in forever, and it's just time. I need to go through this. And at the bottom, I got stuff that needs to go down to my basement, and it's a real problem. So I hope you guys are ready for a nice long clean with me. And look at my little Priya cat there. She was just like sleeping so peacefully and I had to disturb her. But I'm going to go ahead here and I'm just going to start stripping the bed and getting rid of those muffin crumbs that my son left in there. Didn't realize he was in there with a muffin, and I come around the corner 2 minutes later and of course there's crumbs everywhere. But so I'm going to go ahead and strip the bed and we're going to get those sheets into the wash. But I do have another set there on top of the dresser that was already clean, and I'm going to go through and fold that laundry in a little while as well. So starting off with the bed and get those sheets all done.
Don't be such a stranger, tell me how you're feeling. You know I don't have to live inside your frames, boy. It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, you tell me your business if I'm a mad woman.
So I'm just going to go ahead and stack my duvet on the bed right now while I have everything in the wash. And it's not going to be done by the time this video ends. So when you guys see the afters, you'll just see my bed looking still a little bit disheveled, but I'm just waiting for that to all come out of the washer. And now I'm going to go ahead and fold the rest of that laundry that I had on top of my dresser there. I wanted to ask you guys, let me know in the comments down below, do you guys prefer cleaning videos with more voiceovers like this where I'm talking you through it, or do you prefer just the music? Let me know in the comments down below, because I know personally I like the voiceover ones. I don't know, I like to have that on the background, and I just like hearing people talk, so I like that a lot more, but I know a lot of people just like music, so I'd love to know kind of what my audience likes.
When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers on the weekend.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through all of my drawers and pick out some clothes that I no longer want. I have a ton of clothes, and it's from all different sizes. I typically gain and lose weight like nobody's business, so I have tons of different sizes, and a lot of my clothes I can't even currently wear, so I need to go through it and just get rid of a bunch of it. A lot of stuff, even if I end up losing weight, I won't probably wear anyways, so I need to just go through and get rid of some. So I'm going to be going through all of my clothes here. I'm going to be starting with the drawers and then moving on to the closet.
Like lovers on the weekend.
So now I'm moving on to my nightstand, and I decided I'm just going to take everything out of there and just, as I go, put everything back in its place, because I have stuff that belongs in the bathroom. I have stuff that belongs with my tax receipts in my basement. I have stuff like that goes in my purse, and and so much garbage. It's just insane. There was just so much stuff in here. I probably hadn't cleaned out my nightstand in well over a year. So it definitely was in need of some organization and some getting rid of some stuff, because it was crazy.
Like lovers on the weekend. About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
And now finally it is time to start putting everything back. So I got all my books that I typically keep out. I've got all my scripting journals and my gratitude journals and all the books that I'm currently reading out on my nightstand. And then I have a little lavender potpourri and get that all looking at least neat. And now we are moving on to the closet, and I'm once again just going to go through and take out all the items that I no longer need or think that I will wear. So like I was saying earlier, a lot of this is like some sizes I don't fit anymore for either gained weight or lost weight. And even if I end up losing more weight or gaining more weight, I'm not going to end up wearing those items anyways. So it was time to just get rid of them, time to let them go. So all in all, I was actually really happy with what I ended up getting rid of. I know you can't really see it here because my camera is cutting it off, but the top shelves on my closet there, I was able to get rid of a lot of clothing, and I filled up these two big giant canvas bags full of clothes that I no longer needed. And now these books that I'm putting into this bag, those are actually from an unhaul that I did over on my BookTube channel, which I will have linked in the description box below. But I did an unhaul over there with a bunch of books that I'm no longer going to be wanting to read. So I'm going to also donate those books. And now we are going to get to the PlayStation. So like I said, you can probably see that white cord there right along the floor that I keep tripping over every day. My boyfriend brought his PlayStation into the bedroom. He hurt his back a few weeks ago and he was kind of laid up, so he brought his PlayStation in, and now I think it's just become a permanent fixture in our bedroom. He has no plans of moving it back. I think he likes playing in bed, so so I needed to definitely get a longer cord here and string it around the room so that I wasn't constantly tripping over that. So
say yes, I'm at the coffee shop where we used to go at night. I guess I couldn't see just what you meant to me.
oh my goodness, you guys, you are about to see here in a minute that I found something so gross behind my boyfriend's nightstand here. I don't know what the heck, if a cat knocked this over or what, but he had some dirty dishes that were behind his nightstand. A leftover container, there was a fork, there was a couple of pop bottles. I don't know. He must have just had it stacked on his nightstand, and maybe one of the cats or even my little guy came and knocked it off. Not sure. And who knows how long that's been there, because I have not checked back there in a long time. So I was pretty disgusted with these findings, that's for sure. Okay, so now I am all hooked up and I'm just going ahead and doing one last vacuum in the rest of the room here. And I'm going to be wiping off that PlayStation because it's pretty gross, as you can see. And that pretty much is going to conclude my ultimate bedroom clean with me. So we've got the after, and like I said, my duvet cover is still in the wash, so you don't get to see a nice pretty bed. I've got some Danielle Hallen from YouTube, and Priya has come back to have her nap undisturbed. So everything is all done. It's so much nicer, so much cleaner. I'm so happy with how it all turned out, and I've got a lot more room in my closet as well, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, that pretty much sums up this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and definitely click that bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever I'm uploading a new video, because we all know that the subscription button doesn't always work the way that it's supposed to. So go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Welcome if you are new, and thanks for coming back if you're returning. I put out new lifestyle videos, and I do quite a bit of cleaning videos. I put out new videos every Thursday and Sunday, so if you want to see more content like this, definitely hit that subscribe button and come back and see what I have for you in a few days. Today we're going to be doing an ultimate clean with me, where I'm going to be going through pretty much the whole top floor of my house, minus a couple rooms, but definitely some of these rooms need attention here. Normally I have a very, very good evening cleaning routine, which I also have posted up, that I will link here in the description box below, but for some reason the night before, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I did not get to that evening cleaning routine, so my house was pretty much a mess. And my kitchen, I hate leaving it like this. I had it pretty messy here this morning, and that typically is not the case. I like to wake up and have my kitchen nice and clean, so I don't start my day off with a mess. But this particular day, I did start my day off with a mess from last night. So I had to go through and clean off all my counters, throw away some garbage. We had some takeout the night before, so
went through and cleaned all that off, and right now I'm just unloading the dishwasher. I did at least run my dishwasher last night, so I have some room to put the new dirty dishes in. So now I'm just going to go ahead and fill the dishwasher back up before I can finish putting all the dishes away and kind of wipe off all the counters and get everything nice and ready to go for the day.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Does anyone else's dishwasher not dry their dishes properly? It drives me insane. And we have a pretty new dishwasher. I've only had it for about a year, so I don't understand why the drying function doesn't seem to work. But it works with some items and not with others. But usually all of my plastic containers, I have to dry before I put them away, and it drives me nuts.
I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out, love of a different kind, but we still have no control. Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends, hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers on the weekend. On the weekend. No, we don't like to talk. We're not so good for words. That's why we don't get that far. But she still reads my mind, so we can follow through. Always let our bodies talk. Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends, hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers.
I had some Tupperware out that I typically don't use. It's like, they're kind of like casserole dishes, but you can also store stuff in them as well. I had some of that stuff sitting out on the counter from my son's birthday party. So it was finally time to actually get down and like put that stuff away, because it was just sitting on my counter, and it's such an awkward spot to get in the back of that cabinet. And it's not, I mean, it's organized, but it's just not, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I finally decided to just put that stuff away so I could get it off my counter.
Just like this, will we find home?
So now we're heading over into the dining area, and I just had a few things that I had left out from my latest shopping trip out on the table that I had to put away. And I've got some decorations for my son's birthday party up there that I still have to take down. And just cleaning off the table, I finally got everything taken off of that so I could put out my normal kind of decorations that I have sitting on the table, get that back out, and get the last of the decorations down, and so things can kind of go back to normal here a little bit.
On the weekend.
So now I'm just going ahead and clearing off everything off of the floor here because I'm going to go ahead and start to vacuum and then eventually wash the floors with my Swiffer. So I'm going to go ahead right now and start to vacuum, and I'm going to vacuum all the way into the kitchen as well, which you won't probably see very much of, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of a general idea. I'm vacuuming, and then I'm going to use my Swiffer wet cloth and kind of go over it with that.
I don't get what this is about. You got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel it burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel it knocking me out. You're bringing me higher and higher in every way. And all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling way down, all delusional. You got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high, 'cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Wait, you gotta tell me what you did. I saw the world turning in my mind.
So this room was actually way messier, and I realized about halfway through cleaning that I wasn't actually recording myself cleaning. So I was a little bit frustrated with that. So there was actually toys all over this living room, and I cleaned them all up before I realized that I wasn't actually recording. So now you guys are just going to see me vacuuming in here, and I'm going to go ahead and clean off all the blankets off the couch in a little while here, and I'm going to vacuum the couch as well. But this room was messier, I promise you.
Like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying high, 'cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. I walk within your maze. My head is dizzy like the purple haze. I don't know where we're going, but the clues that you are throwing are leading me back home to you. 'Cause you got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying, yeah. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road,
so now we are heading into the bathroom, and once again, I don't know what the heck has been going on in my house. It's usually not this messy in the morning. Like, this was first thing in the morning that I'm filming this, and I have no idea what the heck happened last night that my house is such a disaster, because normally when I wake up, it's fairly clean. But like I said, I did not do my cleaning routine from the evening last night. So yeah, I get to wake up to a mess. Plus, it was time to actually clean the bathroom anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and actually clean the bathroom. And yeah, then we're going to move on into the bedroom in a little while.
I don't really care, yeah. Calling me a mad woman, calling me a mad woman. No, I don't really care, yeah. Just boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. A 24-hour streak, wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, yeah. You're calling me a mad mad woman, mad woman, mad woman, calling me a mad.
Does anybody else use these Lysol wipes to clean their bathroom? I absolutely love them to clean the bathroom. I know they're very, very harsh, and I would love to find maybe some more natural alternatives because I know there's quite a lot of chemicals in these, but just the fact that they kill the 99% of germs in the bathroom, I wipe my whole toilet down with it. I wipe the floor around it down, and it just like gives me peace of mind knowing that all those germs are gone because toilets are gross.
Frames, boy. It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Finally, we are going to be ending the cleaning in the bedroom, in our master bedroom, and I'm just going to go ahead and make our bed. My bed actually wasn't made for a few days. My boyfriend works shift work, so sometimes, as much as I would love to make my bed every morning, it doesn't end up happening because lots of times he's in here and he has to sleep throughout the day, or I get up in the morning and he's still sleeping in, that sort of thing. So, but he was actually gone today, so I was able to go ahead and make my bed, which is really nice because I love getting into a made bed in the evening. It just feels like so awesome. It just feels so good to get into a made bed at the end of the day. So I like the times when I'm able to actually make the bed.
You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
I had a comment in my last cleaning video where I showed my bedroom, and somebody had asked me what this blanket was that I'm putting on my bed here, and that is just only on my side, and that is a weighted blanket. So I do struggle with some anxiety a little bit here and there, and it's usually, I also have insomnia too, so the two kind of play around together at night when I'm trying to sleep. And I do find that a weighted blanket does help. It doesn't make it perfect, of course, but it does definitely help me. So I typically just sleep underneath this weighted blanket, and then of course to make the bed I put the cover on top of everything, but I usually don't sleep with the actual big cover that covers our bedspread. Just my boyfriend does, because I have this and I really, really like it. It's really comfortable.
I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So now I'm just going around the room and picking up any clothes that are laying on the ground. I'm gonna have to be doing some laundry later on today. And then I just have to clean off all of our nightstands. Both of our nightstands have stuff all over them. And also my dresser, which you guys will see in a minute, is just full of stuff. But there just always seems to be stuff lying around on the floor. I work in here sometimes in the evening. So on the floor there you can see all my cords and everything, and my laptop and pajamas, and it just... our bedroom just gets to be such a mess, and I don't really understand how this happens, but we just make it a mess every day, it seems.
Sweat on me.
So I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum in here really quickly. Just get off any dust or cat hair or anything that's just laying around on the ground. Go ahead and vacuum that up really fast.
Hello, hello, do you remember me? I'm the one who broke your heart.
All right, you guys, so we are nearing the end of this ultimate clean with me. I hope that it gave you some inspiration, and I hope that you were able to go and get some of your cleaning done as well while watching this. Please hit subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Like I said earlier, I upload every Thursday and Sunday. I do a lot of cleaning videos as well as some other lifestyle videos, what I eat in a day, cook with me's, shopping hauls, that sort of thing. So we have a lot of fun over on this channel, and I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscribe button and join our family. We are growing, and I'm very excited. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly Christine, and I do a lot of lifestyle videos, mainly focusing on cleaning videos, which we have tonight. So today I decided to upload a evening cleaning routine for you guys. So this is something that I do every single night pretty much after I put my son to bed. This is pretty much my cleaning routine, so I hope you enjoy it. The very first thing that I did was I lit a yummy smelling candle, and this one is from Bath & Body Works, and it is, I believe it's campfire donut, and it smells just like donuts. It smells so yummy. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going ahead and cleaning up all the dishes from supper. So I'm tossing any food that's not good into the garbage and putting away leftovers. And then I'm just kind of clearing off my counters.
You know I'm reading the signs you show of hurting, aching through the night. Hear the sound of the animal fear. Release its insatiable. Lead me on to incredible beats. It's time to.
So next you're going to see me start to unload my dishwasher. Typically I only unload my dishwasher in the morning. I will run a cycle at night during this cleaning routine. And then in the morning time I will take everything out so that I can load up my dishes throughout the day. But today for some reason I had so many dishes. I ended up cooking more meals than I typically would, and I just used more dishes than I typically would. So I ended up having an extra load, so I ran it in the afternoon, and so I had a clean load to put away now. So that's typically not something that would normally happen in the evening, but I'm just going to unload this dishwasher before I can load it back up again.
Hear the sound of the animal fear. The beast is insatiable. Lead me on to incredible beats. It's time to be radical. Hear the sound of the animal fear. The beast is insatiable. Lead me on to incredible beats. It's time to be radical. If you want it, war is over now. If you want it, if you want it, war is over now. If you want it, if you want it.
On my own, but I'm never alone. On a road to wherever I want. And you see, I go with the wind. The places I've been, I keep them within. Holding on to a feeling so strong.
So now that my dishwasher is empty and all of my clean dishes are put away, I'm just going to start gathering up all my dirty dishes so that I can eventually start to put them back into the dishwasher and run another cycle. So tomorrow with my morning cleaning routine, I can go ahead and empty that again. So I'm going to be hand washing a few dishes, and I'm going to be putting a bunch in the dishwasher as well, which you guys will see here in a moment. And of course, I have to, first of all, put away all of the leftovers. I think I had made soup this night. I think we had cream of potato bacon soup with, I make these amazing spinach and cream cheese pinwheels. It was so good. It was such a chilly day here. And it was just so nice to have something nice and warm on this evening. So now comes the hand washing portion of the evening, and this is one of the chores that I dislike the most. I don't know how people don't have dishwashers. Ever since I got a dishwasher, I just can never go back to not having one. Whenever I go and visit my parents, which I go there quite often, they don't have a dishwasher, and so I typically do dishes when I'm there because of course my mom cooks, so I try to clean. And I miss my dishwasher so much when I'm there. If you don't have a dishwasher, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that you would like one? Or some people like washing dishes. I don't know. Personally, for me, not my thing. There's other chores that I enjoy doing more than that, but some people really like it.
Some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around, captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go.
So now I'm just going to quickly vacuum up the kitchen and the dining room area. I don't typically mop every night. Usually I do it every few nights depending on how much it's actually needed. But I definitely do vacuum every night. I vacuum pretty much my whole top floor every night because I have a 2-year-old and he is just crazy and there is just always a mess on our floors no matter what. So that definitely gets done daily. And now heading into the living room, I just start by cleaning up all of my son's toys. He makes quite a mess throughout the day, so this is always something that needs to be done for sure. I cannot go to bed with a messy house like this. I can't leave it. And even though I know as soon as we wake up in the morning, it's just going to end up being the exact same way, I just have to tidy it up before I go to bed. That's just, it has to happen. So he has a lot of toys, and he definitely plays hard, so there's a lot to clean up.
I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Even if you lose your hope, I will be there to pick you up. Even if you can't let go, I'll untie the invisible ropes that keep you down.
And now you'll see me here in a moment start to rearrange my bookcases and put some books away. I had been filming some videos today for my other channel. I have a BookTube channel also here on YouTube where I talk about reading and books and writing and all that kind of stuff. So I had quite a few books left out that I had to put away from that as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start vacuuming in here as well in a moment as soon as I get all of these toys out of the way.
Where you move, make me blind. You will always be there.
Vacuuming the couch isn't something that I typically do every day either. I had just started to notice that it was getting quite cat hairy. My cats love to sit on the back of that couch and look out the window, of course. So every few days it does need to be getting done. I typically don't do it as often as I probably should. I probably should be doing it every day or two, but I end up usually doing it like once a week sometimes. So I probably could end up doing that more, but it's just one of those things. Eventually I'll be on top of it, I swear.
Your heart, I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be the. Yeah, I know you will always be. Come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, yeah, I know you will always be the. You're the one that I need. Yeah, you make me.
And just when you guys thought that I was done with toys, nope, here is yet another corner of my house that is devoted to my kids' toys. And it's just, I know, it's ridiculous. He has too many. It's a thing. But this area also gets very, very messy with toys, and it definitely needs to be straightened up every day.
And now, last thing that I typically do in my evening cleaning routine is tidy up the bathroom. So I let the water out from my son's bath. This day in particular, I had some clothes that were drying because I had some stuff that needed to be hung. So I just typically use my shower curtain to hang. And so I quickly folded up those clothes. And I just typically wipe down the surfaces. I like to keep the countertops clean. So I just put everything away from when I was getting ready that day. And just do a quick wipe down of everything. I do not do a full clean of the bathroom every day.
Do it all for you. I'll be enough for you, baby. I'll do it all for you. I'll be enough for you. 'Cause you make me feel like, yeah, you make me feel like, I said you make me feel like, yeah, you make me.
Alright, you guys, so here is the final finished product from my evening cleaning routine. I've got those dishes drying in the sink. I've got all my countertops wiped down. Everything is fresh and clean. Got my yummy smelling candle going. And then over here in the living room, freshly vacuumed, all the toys put away, everything clean and ready to start the next day. Thank you guys so very much for watching tonight's video. I hope that it inspired you to start your own evening cleaning routine or to improve upon yours. Please come back, subscribe to my channel, check back every Sunday and Thursday. I post new content on those days and a lot of cleaning videos. Thanks so much for watching and have a great night. Bye!
All right, you guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you got a ton of cleaning done during that marathon clean with me. Let me know in the comments down below what you managed to get clean, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!